Family trip. Off to get race gates material. Are you pumped about race gates? Sam, are you pumped about race gates? Awesome. Well, $89 later. Hopefully I got enough for 5 gates. Alright, so this is what I have planned basically. One like so. One like so. One like so. And then one like so. And then a couple of these. How did that work now? Shit. Did I fuck up? There we go. That's how. Okay. So one like so. And then another one of those doohickeys. And then, Jesus, this thing's gonna be big. Like that. Alright. So that's most of one. Boom. So that's most of one. So now, what I'm gonna do is cut little pieces to put in there and there, so I can put 2 more T's in and then make feet. So yeah, let's do that. Gotta do some math and such first and what have yous. Well, as usual, my amazing math skills have paid off once again. I completely miscalculated. I thought 20 was gonna be enough to make the gates and feet. But 20 was the number I needed just to make the square parts of the gates. So back to the hardware store, I guess. Alright, well, freaking $39 more. I have enough. And I got some red spray paint too to make them red for the color of my logo and race flight. Or flight 1. Whatever you prefer. Well, I definitely did not anticipate spending like $120 on race gates today, but I don't know. I'm not positive, but I think if I went and looked up and did the math and looked at the the foldy cloth ones. Hey, no seatbelt. The foldy cloth ones that you can get from like Ready Made and all the other people that have the pop-up gates and stuff like that. I think I still ended up spending a lot less money than I would on, well, I don't know how many, depending on how many they come with, but I know for one thing for sure, because I've seen it many times, that these will be infinitely more durable, because I've seen several people that have had those types of gates, and after like 10 practices, they're shredded to pieces. Alright, one down. Well, I just realized that I never filmed the final product of the whole spiel, but needless to say, I've made 4 more. And then I set them up real quick in random spots in my yard and tried to fly them in the dark with a little bit of light that I have around here, and failed miserably, but at least I can say I hit some gates today that I made. And it's supposed to be a blizzard tomorrow, so I probably won't be able to fly it all tomorrow, but we'll see. Fingers crossed. And I have yet to decide whether or not I'm going to paint them red yet or not. I have red spray paint. I don't know if that'll help or not. I want to get some advice from some of the race experts in my area to find out if that'll help. But otherwise, enjoy some horrible DVR of me hitting some gates at my house at night. Deuces.
Down there in old Arkansas, they'll hang a man before his trial, beat him down and string him up just to watch him suffer. This world is so evil, Lord, Lord, Lord. I knew a man from round those parts, he had a kind of nervous heart. Some friends of mine tore him apart, I think he was my father. This world is so evil, Lord, Lord, Lord. Well, Satan is watching as you walk down the road. Satan is watching as you sleep. Satan is watching as you walk down the road. Satan is watching as you sleep. All I want's deliverance. Free me from this terrible mess. Lord, if you're hearing this, give my spirit shelter. This world is so evil, Lord, Lord, Lord. Send some lightning from the clouds, get me off this dead-end road. I will do just as I'm told, burn me to a cinder. This world is so evil, Lord, Lord, Lord. Take my soul up to the sky like a vulture. I will fly to this world. I'll say goodbye. Hello, Holy Savior. This world is so evil, Lord, Lord, Lord. Well, Satan is watching as you walk down the road. Satan is watching as you sleep. Satan is watching as you walk down the road. Satan is watching as you sleep.
Thank God, amen. Hallelujah. Amen. Thank God. Thank God for Jesus and the Holy Ghost. Amen. Glory, thank God. Amen, Jesus. Amen. Thank God.
Hi, y'all. Happy Sunday. Happy go to the park and legit practice for the first time with my new gates day. Happy I drank way too much last night again. And I'm hungover like a motherfucker. And I don't have my seatbelt on. So we're gonna find out how feasible it is to drag these 5 gates around. I guess around, but down to the park and try to set up a UT for the first time. I don't have any sort of timing or any sort of measuring, so it's just gonna be eyeballing. We're gonna set up the tsunami UTT thankfully I can sit here in my nice warm car and fly, no problem. So let's, I'm gonna time to see how long it takes me to set this shit up. Alright, well that literally took me less than 5 minutes, which is good. There's either some really shitty hunters out there or somebody's just target shooting, because it sounds like rapid fire. That sounds like an assault rifle. Alright, well, there we go. That's my makeshift Tsunami UTT. It literally took me 10 minutes to do all of this. Put the gates together and put them out there in somewhat of a fashion. I figured a meter is a small stride for me, so I just paced it out. Looks pretty pro for someone who's never done it before. Now I'm just gonna warm up a little bit because it's cold as nutsacks out here. 32 degrees, a nice balmy 32 degrees. And for this practice, I will be running my used to be CJ5 FPV boomer, now it is Kinetic Frames boomer. With the old Crossfire and these way too powerful 2306 2450 kV Brother Hobby Deadpool motors. Obviously Race Flight or Flight 1, whatever you prefer, on the old sim mode, cause Race Flight for the win. Lordy, I tell ya, I should have done this so long ago. God, why didn't I do this at like the beginning of the summer? So stupid. I'm such an idiot. That was just so damn fun. So fun, just to sit out here by myself and not put my seatbelt on and just bang pack after pack after pack on that really simple UTT course. I can't wait to till my next paycheck, because I'm definitely building a dive gate. And it's just, God, man, $130. $130 for legit gates. Literally took me 12 minutes to set them up and then place them into place. I mean, granted, I don't have a fucking marker off or thingy or whatever, so they might have been a foot or two off, but still, super legit for just practicing in the field. And God, it was so fun. 14 packs, and on the very last one, I busted out the Bot 5 to try to get some HD of it, and that thing is a completely different monster compared to that light agile race frame. I couldn't hardly control it after 13 packs of the racer. Ironically, I couldn't keep it low enough. I kept wanting to go high. I was so close to the top of the gates versus low to the bottom of the gates like I was with the racer. And they're weaker motors too, and it's a much heavier quad with weaker motors, with a fucking GoPro and everything. And yeah, I don't know, but after a couple laps I got the hang of it. But I think I might have 2 laps of decent HD footage. Oh yeah, and I thought the most I'd ever be able to get was 7 laps, but I was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna push hard on the next couple packs and try to get 8. And on the very next pack, I ended up getting 9 laps in 2 minutes. I mean, the only thing I had was the countdown on my transmitter, but you know, and it starts the second I move my throttle above 10%. So, I mean, I don't know how much more of a legit timer I can get than that. It beeps down the last 10 seconds and then vibrates once it hits 2 minutes. And I was well past the timing gate after 2 minutes. I don't even know if the heats are 2 minutes anymore in multi-GP. I have to double check the rules on that. But anyways, 9 laps in 2 minutes. So yeah, thankfully my phone is full again, so that cut out on me because I ran out of space. But anywho, as I was saying, so much fun. Got to double check to see if timing is actually 2 minutes per heat for the rules. I hope it is, because there's no way I could get 9 laps in anything less than 2 minutes. I mean, yeah, no, maybe, I don't know. I mean, sure, obviously I'm gonna get better, so maybe I could. But anywho, so much fun. Wish I'd done this so much earlier. Why did I not do this at the beginning of summer and not at the beginning of fucking winter? Because it's 30 degrees out, and not to mention the wind got faster and faster, and it got pretty hard at the end there. And now that I think about it, that was really what was fucking with me the most at the very end when I tried to fly my freestyle rig, is that the wind was just crazy. Yeah, so much fun. Best $130 I've ever spent. Can't wait till next summer, because I'm gonna be freaking just pounding them. Yeah, and man, my packs are taking way more abuse than when I'm just going to the park and freestyling. So fun though, so fun. See you later.